Hello everyone, my name is Knightmare and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the most recent Tokyo race, South Inner Loop Group 4 cars. Funny thing is, Uncle was in this race with me, but then he got distracted, and so I wound up running this race by myself. Yeah, so it wound up being quite a fun race, and there's some very interesting... well, you'll see when we get there. Alright guys, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Alright,
oh, wow.
so...
Knightmare's running the 4C?
Always. I have officially decided. Nope. I have officially decided that that is my manufacturer from now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll struggle with it on some tracks, but I love driving it. I love the Group 3 car. The Group 4, you get used to it. It's fun to drive too. So I was really stunned at how well this car did.
I think I can sell you on the Porsche, man. I need to get you out on the Porsche for a little bit.
You know, I like the Group 3 Porsche for tracks like Fuji and stuff like that, but I just, for some reason, man, I just have this, it's like, you remember Sons and his obsession with the Citroen?
Yep.
He was always driving the Citroen. Well, it's like that for me in the Alpha, man. I love that car. I don't know why. It just really suits the way I drive.
Yeah, I can't see me just picking one manufacturer. Like, there's just too much to choose from.
Well, I mean...
I could see myself picking one, but not an Alpha. It's just, that's such a disadvantage so often.
Well, here's the thing. If I was actually...
Okay, it's good in the corners, but there also is straightaways on the track.
If I was actually thinking... Well, yeah, at Spa next week, or, well, tonight, considering, well, depending on when this video goes out, it's on a Saturday night manufacturer's race. It's second to the last one, but it's gonna struggle, and I won't run that race because of it. It just does not have enough to get up that hill. But I don't know. It's just, there's something about it that I really like. If I was going for a like trying to get into the championships or, you know, something like that, I'd probably try to pick something more competitive like the Porsche, but I'm not. I just want to have fun with the game, so I'm just going to drive the car that's fun for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna try it. I got Mustang, but I kind of like the Group 4 or the Group 4 Mustang around this track. But...
I like the Group 4 4C. Not that bad. I can deal with that one.
Right,
the Group 3,
right.
The Group 3, forget it, man.
Wait a minute. Wait. You're telling me you like the Group 4 4C, but you don't like the Group 3?
I don't like the Group 3 at all.
Dude, the Group 4 is harder to drive.
No, it's easier for me.
Maybe that's why he likes it.
Okay, see, that's the thing. The Group 4 apparently suits your driving style better than the Group 3 does, but the Group 4 is actually harder to drive.
The Group 4 slides around more.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I like it sliding around. I don't like it.
You don't like the fact that the Group 3's on rails then?
It's on rails, but it's slow as shit.
No!
It seems like it is.
No!
As soon as I hit a straightaway, I'm just getting past. I'm like, okay, like I can keep up through the corners.
You
but
get
like
into somebody's slipstream, and that doesn't happen as much.
As much, yeah. Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen at all.
Honestly, I'll give it a try. I prefer something like a Porsche that can corner and keep up its speed.
Fair enough.
Like by itself, not with help.
Yeah, I don't know about the I don't know what it is about the 4C. I like both of them. I really enjoy driving it. So, you know, I think
4C. I actually like the 4C Group 4 because of a track like this. Like I don't know what it is, but at Tokyo it really holds the track and it makes like a real weird sound when you're cornering. It's like what. You can just hear the tires gripping the track.
Yep.
And it only does it at this track. It's really weird, but that's the only reason I like that car. It was a daily race that they came up. I think it was a daily race A that they came up with a long time ago. That's when I liked the car.
I tell you what, I remember when it was a daily race C, and it was on the track with a really long straightaway, going into the first turn. And I remember taking the Group 3 4C into that race up against all those McLarens that were running so fast down that straightaway. And I was eating half of them alive because they couldn't go through the turns nearly as well. As long as I didn't.
Race also?
Yeah, as long as I didn't completely.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, as long as I didn't drop completely out of the. Yeah, as long as I didn't completely drop out of the slipstream, I was in really good shape.
Yeah.
All right, let me see where I'm at here. Where?
Ugh.
Okay.
You were fighting away with Marvel. Where did he go?
That's actually Mrs. Marvel.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Somebody got in between you guys.
Yeah. Frodo Baggins. This guy actually, during this race, he helped me out a lot. I really, really appreciated that dude. Because these guys up front got into the draft line and just started getting away from me.
I had a race with Mrs. Marvel not too long ago.
Yeah, I've had several.
No, just lately I haven't been in a race with her in ages.
But see right there, I was kind of in the middle of the track and he's kind of flashing me, so he might be a little irritated. But, yeah, he just gave me a push there instead of trying to nudge me out of the way.
I think, yeah, he probably flashed you to let you know he wasn't going to go for that.
Oh, okay.
That's normally what people do to me, is to let me know, like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to make a ridiculous move at you. Just take your normal line through that corner.
See, this right here is where the 4C was just outstanding. I came through those corners carrying so much more speed than just about everybody else, man. It was awesome.
Not even as close to the inside as I would need to be. I would have to be like right on that wall to hold it.
Yeah, and I could be a couple feet off of it and carry a little bit more speed that way. But yeah, right here, man, he's just pushing me down the straightaway.
Yeah, he's being pretty conservative.
I think he's trying to save fuel more than anything. He's just trying to save fuel, and he doesn't want to go for a move.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
He's like, I'll let this guy pull me through the corners, and I'll push him down the straightaways, but it should be the opposite.
Nope.
Well, he should be in front, but just to pull you down the straightaways, he's trying to save fuel, so he's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a smart move.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah. But it's fine with me, too, because he's helping me catch back up to these guys that got away a little bit.
Which is weird, because, like, you guys shouldn't be able to keep up down the straightaways, but I think it's because it's a fuel-saving race. These guys are trying to save all over the place, and your car is just driving around full speed.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't... there was no way I could fuel save. That's the one bad thing about this car, is you cannot fuel save in the Group 4 car. It just does not have the torque or the power or anything to be able to do that. You just can't. I couldn't get any more than 6 laps worth out of it.
Yeah, I'm in front of you right now with a penalty on me for probably hitting a wall. Like
yeah.
I did all over the place during this race.
I think you got that one for cutting the corner, though, up there in the square turn.
Oh, yeah, 0.5.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm behind you. I'm going, sweet, you know, I'll catch up to Uncle, draft off of him a little bit, and then shortly after this, you just kind of go away.
I think right before I serve the penalty, I think I fuck up.
Yeah, there I just got all kinds of out of whack.
Oh yeah.
But all told, I mean, this I was really surprised. At this point, I'm sitting there going, really? I'm running 5th in this car on this track?
That was a pretty good lobby too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, I've got both of my accounts now, this one and the Quicksand Jesus account, are both up almost to 40,000 points. I'm at 39,000 on both of them.
Nice.
So I've got some good lobbies that I'm going up against, which is even more surprising with the 4C in this, you know. Now, I do look at the fact that at the end of the race, toward the end of the race, I'm going to have a tire advantage.
How did I pass that guy? I got ahead of somebody just, oh well.
I mean, it's not going to be much of an advantage, but it'll be, it should help. So, yeah, I was looking forward to getting towards the end there if I could just keep up. I think this is where you wind up going into the pits because you weren't fuel saving because you weren't thinking about it.
Yeah, that was a stupid. It's a fuel saving race, and I was going like flat out, like an idiot, and hitting every wall on the way through.
Your attention span was on something else.
Right. No, maybe it's next lap that you wind up doing that, but yeah, I was right behind you, and you just go into the pits, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, he pitted a little bit early, and then just gone. I was like, where the fuck did he go?
We'll see. We'll see when I dive into the pits, because it should show my fuel. I bet you I've got like nothing left.
Well, let's go check real quick. Oh yeah, you're down to like a quarter of a tank.
What are you at?
Between half and quarter. Yeah, I think I had gotten it to the point where I could stretch it for an extra lap. But I wasn't getting any more than 6 out of it, so it was just like, I could not believe how much fuel it was using, but then I got thinking about it, and like, man, I gotta wind this thing out so far. It's no wonder I'm eating up fuel. Mm-hmm. Just trying to keep up.
Yeah, a little difference in fuel for sure.
Look, I locked up my tires there.
Yeah, I know, right? But see, this is where I'm feeling pretty good because I'm catching up to you. I didn't realize, of course, that I couldn't actually see that you were getting low on fuel and had to save there. But I'm also catching up with guy in second. Guy in first, I was kind of concerned, because I thought he was just gonna check out and just leave, for the entire race. But
at this point, yeah, I'm still in second place as Slipstream. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, it must have gotten. I think this is probably still during the intermission, though, or the game.
Yeah, this is where the game starts coming back on. Yep, too hot. Into the pit you go.
Yeah, I think I fucked up, and I'm just like, oh well, whatever. I've already messed up the corner. I'll just dive into the pits real quick so I don't cost myself too much time.
Right.
Like that idiot in the other race that we watched.
When it ran into the wall.
Plowed right into the fucking wall. That's what you should have done, buddy. Just go into the pits.
So the guy in first, he went into the pits. You went into the pits, so that puts me second at this point.
Nice.
And I am not going to complain at all about that. So, anyway, we're going to move ahead now because there's nothing happened for a while. I just chase after this guy until, after I go into the pits and stuff, so. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so we've moved ahead quite a bit in the race here, like quite a chunk. There's just a few minutes left in the race. I went into the pits, wound up catching, coming out in 11th place, but then everybody else pitted, so once everything cycled through, I was right back behind this guy and running in second place. So yeah, on 1, 2, 3, go. So yeah, at this point I felt like I might have a little bit of a tire advantage. I'm looking at it, I really don't, but I was feeling pretty confident. I mean, I'm running second place, staying right with this guy in the slipstream. I'm a happy camper. Really gain on him right there.
Still got half a tank fuel.
Well, so do I now, though.
But
he's got a little bit more than I do.
I think he overfueled unless he plans on just going like flat out right now.
Yeah. But even if he goes flat out, I could still keep up with him because I'm in his draft. I'm quicker through the corners, so I think I could probably still stay right there.
Okay. You're able to keep up with him the whole race already, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I'm oddly enough, I'm feeling pretty confident in this little car. Just because. But again, the interesting part is coming up here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is this where it is coming up?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to tell you when it is. You'll see. It's just it's one of those things where it's the ultimate case of pulling a nightmare.
Well, I remember you saying it was just on the last lap. So.
Yeah. Well, we're on 13. We got a couple more laps to go here, Gear. You'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I am all over this guy, and I'm having a blast in this race right now. I'm in the party. I'm talking to the guys. You know, hey, I'm doing actually pretty well here. I'm not, I'm going to score some good points.
What'd you say, Bagger?
So are you guys doing round table?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're just doing one of my replays. I figured I'd have Uncle and Gear sit in on one of mine.
Awesome. How you doing, Uncle? Gear?
What's going on, buddy?
Awesome.
Glad to be off work. Glad I got people to talk to, because it gets pretty lonely. I work alone, too.
Yeah.
So after a while, it's like, dude, I would like to have a conversation, maybe. or some help back here.
Send somebody back here, for God's sake.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see, even right there, he kind of got away from me, but I reeled him right back in through that tight section there. So, at this point, I'm feeling real good about my chances in this race. I know that I can outbrake him in a couple of different spots, so that, that's another thing I've got going for me.
Yeah, braking's a big advantage if you got that.
Yeah.
It seems to me like he's always short-shifting that guy up front. Like.
Yeah, I mean,
he probably knows that he has to, but he doesn't need to anymore.
No,
right.
No.
But I think more than anything, he's thinking that makes his car faster. I don't know if it does with an Aston Martin. Not that short. The way that he's
driving the Jag, and actually I think it might help a little bit, but I don't think it helps as drastically as it does with like the McLaren.
No.
Now he's like revving it out pretty good. He's like, well, fuck, I gotta catch this guy.
Yeah, now
you only got 2 laps left, and you got like more than a quarter tank of gas.
Yeah, it's time to go.
What were you waiting for?
Right.
He's got 3rd place right on his bumper too now. He's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
Frodo, the guy that was helping me out while he was trying to save fuel, he's right on me now. But he's gonna get back around me here. I'm gonna let this go. Oh, I tried to let it go.
He made that as awkward as it fucking could have been.
Yeah. I tried to let it go. But, okay. That's fine. I know he's going to dive here. Nah, yeah, it's on my Knightmare account.
I'm sure you guys will be done by the time I find it, but...
Oh yeah, we're on lap 14.
Yeah, we're
15.
on the last lap. They're coming on the last lap here. So, all right. So here's, like I said, this is where the Alpha really struggles. The guy caught, going up that hill. He just charged right past me.
I'm surprised second didn't too.
You're not the only one. Yeah, I was really shocked that Frodo didn't do that.
Gain on him going through the S's though.
Oh yeah. And then Frodo again, he bumps me and gives me a little help down the straightaway. I mean, this dude really worked with me a lot, and I really, really appreciated it.
I think he thought more than anything it was like one of those Route X races where you want to be in like 3rd place in the last corner, but this isn't it.
Yeah, this is not that case. But I'm not gonna.
He's got plenty of fuel.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, not even a little bit.
Man, they should be going for it.
All right, so I try and go for it here a little bit, get a little bit out, but not bad. Wind up going through this corner really well, so I've got a good run on him coming out of this corner.
Oh yeah.
So I know I'm nice and close, nice and tight in that slipstream, so I should... Oh, Frodo had himself a penalty.
Yep. He just dropped right off.
So now I'm right on him, right in the slipstream. Now I think I can outbrake him going into the hairpin because I can brake 15, 20 meters later than he can. but I got to be able to get close enough.
That's where that 7th gear comes in handy on that Jag.
Yeah.
In 7th, you know, you're like revving it out in 6th.
Oh yeah. But look at that! Look at that!
Nice. Nice.
Whew, yeah, so it's right at this point that I was in the party and I commentator cursed myself and said, hey guys, I'm gonna win this race. Yeah. So much for that. I tried to defend there.
You're right defending, yeah.
Yep, I proceed to get myself all out of whack. So.
Oh no.
Yep.
You still have it.
Yep. Right up until here.
You
fucked up the last turn, man. He hit the
I
wall
told
too.
you.
He hit the wall. Oh, you got the penalty. Did he get a penalty?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
he hit the wall too, though.
He got a penalty.
Oh,
too.
he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't lose to him, but no, you did. You're behind him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wound up 4th.
How does that work out? You both
Yeah,
had
it was
1.5 second penalty,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
had a
I should-
1.5, but you crossed the line in front of him.
I should have been ahead of him.
And you should have gotten that win.
Wait a
Because
second.
you were ahead of him.
1.5, it's going to round it up to 2 seconds probably, right?
Right.
Right. So the guy behind you had a 2-second penalty because he had a 1.5 for hitting that same wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does he end up fucking two spots ahead of you?
That would be a very good question, sir. I do not know.
Because they give the person
Oh,
the win
fuck.
who's ever up front.
No,
He may,
fucking-
yeah, he may have gotten around me. He may
No,
have
he
gotten
didn't.
around
he
me
didn't. Not
right
before- no.
right at the line.
Not at the start-finish line, no. He was behind you.
Really, I wasn't really paying attention.
The game fucking said Knightmare pulled a Nightmare. We're putting him down 2 spots for that.
3.
3 spots.
Well-
Fuck that. Uncle was being generous.
Seeing how he's
But
driving
yeah.
the 4C.
But yeah, it's because I was driving the 4C. That's what it was. But yeah, you guys see what I was talking about now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that you had both gotten a penalty and you crossed
I didn't-
the start-finish line first.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
really
should have
paying
had that
attention.
race.
I should have
You
had.
should
Well,
have had that.
I should have had second.
No, you should have had first.
No, because Frodo would have still got around me. He didn't. He had served his penalty. I had a 2-second penalty, so he still would have got around
All
me.
right. All right.
But yeah, it's apparently game's a fuck nightmare. So, but yeah, I figured you guys would enjoy seeing that case of
Because
ultimate
he did
case.
pull out. He did pull out to try to pass you, but you crossed the start-finish line before he did.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick.
Oh, it's plain to see. It's
You know, he had a 1.5 second penalty on his car when he crossed that line.
All right, so
And he was behind you.
here we go. I'm back at
Pretty sure
3440. Wait,
because it was the perfect
Yeah.
scenario. You hit the wall and he hit the wall.
3430. So I'm gonna take a look here and see
I
myself
thought
running.
you lost. Yeah, I thought you lost a spot because of you hitting the wall, but he hit the wall too. And then when you crossed the line, he crossed the line, and I saw the 1.5 on above his car.
Right? Like you should have gotten second.
I gotta see this again. Hold on. I'm gonna go from the race
They did
camera
not.
here.
They did not calculate that race right.
So there I smack the wall.
And now look at his car.
Yep, he's got the penalty. He's got the same penalty I do.
Yeah, and you crossed the start-finish line first.
No, he crossed the line before I did.
Well, it
How
didn't
did-
show it. It didn't show it that way when I was looking at that the view of the other car.
Yeah,
It
he
sure as hell
crosses.
didn't look like it unless you hit the
No.
brakes at the start
I
finish
think
line.
I think I did.
Why
because
did you
he-
do that?
I don't know. I think I did though. But yeah, he got around me at the finish line.
Well, looking at both cars from the front.
Did you hit the brakes at the finish line?
Probably. I'm guessing.
Go back and look at it again. I want to know.
I will.
if you hit the finish. There's no way that he got by you. I
could've
saw the
actually
speed that
seen
you guys were going, and he hit the wall the same speed that you hit the wall. So I don't see how he could have passed you.
Yeah. Well, betting I hit the brakes or something because it seems like it. Oh no! I ran out of gas.
Oh.
I ran out of fuel right before the end of the race there.
Right. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
Now, okay,
because
that's not
had
the
I
game's
been
fault.
able-
That's,
had
that's
I
a
been
fucking,
able-
that's a pure fucking Nightmare Nick move now.
Yeah,
On
had
that-
I been
on
able to
that-
keep, had I been able to keep that corner and not hit the wall, I would have ran out on the line.
Because the only guy that fuel wasn't flashing on the last lap was that guy that was in front of you before you got to the last lap.
Yeah, that's what it was. Is I ran out of gas right there, so that made it even worse.
Because he had lots of fuel.
All right, guys. So on that note, now that you watched me pull the ultimate nightmare, say goodnight, gentlemen.
Good night, all.
All right, guys.
Good
On
night.
behalf of myself, this is Nightmare. Until next time, everybody. Peace.
So I suffer from the worst condition.